Antoine Hunter grew up differently from most other Oakland boys. He didn't want to be a baseball player or a firefighter. From a very early age, he knew he wanted to be a dancer.
I was just trying to get a day in dance class, so I wasn't really focused on trying to dance. And it was really interesting because once I got in there, everybody was doing the best they can be. Like they were doing over 25 push-ups and over 100 sit-ups. And at that time when I was in high school, I couldn't really do that many. It was just like, wow, different world.
Antoine is deaf, and because of his disability, Antoine is completely unable to hear the music while he dances. Nevertheless, he experiences music through different ways.
People will always tell me they somehow feel connected to me and that they can understand me when I'm moving, and I found dance another form of way to communicate, you know. And so now that really inspired me.
This is the story of how someone who is constantly oppressed can push and push to follow their dreams until they finally reach them.
And I will always try to take home my music and try to turn up my speakers as loud as I could and put my head next to it or put my hand on it. It feel like the vibration of it and memorize it. And try to figure out like what is also playing. Is that a violin? Is that a piano? Or is that the drum? Or the bass? But whatever it is, boom, 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 boom. I try to make it fit whatever I'm feeling and put it in my head, boom, 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 and memorize the rhythm going, boom, 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 and I add a count to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then I listen to that rhythm and I dance with that. And, you know, it never really stopped. I create what fit with my body and respond to wherever I feel, and I'm crazy. So dance for me is a very powerful tool to share, communicate, and connect with people. Deaf culture is not an illness. It's not a disease. And for many of us, we don't feel like it's disabled. But deaf is a culture. We have a language, we have a style of movement, we have it in his textbook how to, work with it. And I think when I had the festival these couple of years, people feel more connected with deaf. And I think that's reaching my goal. And I think I want to make that more widespread in national level because there's not a lot of deaf dance festivals. And I'm looking for more deaf. I want to see deaf everywhere. That's doing ballet, modern, African. I want to see more of that. You know, in big numbers, not like 3 or 5, but like 20, you know? And that's my goal. I want to make that happen.